From the Paris Olympic ceremony mocking Christianity, to Donald Trump's political comeback in the US presidential race, do you believe me if I tell you that all these events have already been predicted by the Simpsons cartoon? Yeah, you heard that right. In this video, we'll explore some strange instances where the Simpsons predicted major worldwide events long before they happened. In a 2000 episode titled, Bart to the Future, Lisa Simpson becomes the first female president of the United States, inheriting a financial mess from her predecessor Donald Trump. Fast forward to 2024, and Kamala Harris, as the first female vice president, is poised to make history herself. While the show didn't directly predict Harris's rise, the parallels between Lisa and Kamala are striking. Both are women of color, both are seen as voices of reason in chaotic times, and both face significant challenges in a divided political landscape. Could The Simpsons have foreseen Harris's potential ascension to the presidency? The episode shows Lisa grappling with a national debt crisis, much like the economic issues the current administration faces. This connection has sparked discussion about how The Simpsons might have subtly predicted the political dynamics Harris would encounter, especially if she runs for president in 2024. The Simpsons famously predicted Donald Trump's presidency in the same episode, where Lisa becomes president. The show depicted Trump as the previous leader, leaving the country in financial turmoil. In real life, Trump's presidency from 2016 to 2020 was marked by significant controversy and division. As the 2024 election approaches, talks of a potential Trump comeback have intensified, especially with his ongoing influence in the Republican Party. Could the show have also hinted at his return to the political arena? The prediction seemed almost absurd at the time, but now, it's a chilling reflection of reality. The show's portrayal of Trump as a president who left the nation in shambles resonates with many Americans who experienced the aftermath of his administration. As Trump teases a 2024 run, The Simpsons' foresight feels more relevant than ever, making viewers wonder if the show had a crystal ball all along. While The Simpsons didn't explicitly predict the Paris 2024 Olympics, the show has touched on global sporting events that often bring controversy. The episode Lisa's First World featured a flashback to 1984, where Krusty the Clown is sponsoring the Olympic Games, only to face a financial disaster. The Paris 2024 Olympics are already embroiled in controversy over budget issues, protests, and security concerns. Although this isn't a direct prediction, the show's portrayal of the challenges surrounding such large-scale events is eerily similar to what's happening in Paris today. This connection highlights The Simpsons' ability to capture the chaos that often accompanies global events, predicting the political and financial hurdles that come with hosting the Olympics. As Paris prepares for the 2024 Games, the show's commentary on the darker side of the Olympics feels incredibly prescient. In a 1995 episode titled, Lisa's Wedding, The Simpsons made a subtle reference to global conflict, hinting at a scenario where World War III might break out. This once far-fetched idea has gained traction in recent years, especially with rising tensions between major powers like the United States, Russia, and China. The ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine has only fueled fears of a broader war. Could The Simpsons have been warning us about the possibility of another world war? The show's foresight in depicting a world on the brink of chaos resonates strongly today as global tensions continue to escalate. While the show didn't explicitly predict World War III, its portrayal of an unstable global environment eerily mirrors current events. In the 1998 episode, Simpson Tide, The Simpsons predicted renewed tensions between the US and Russia, portraying a scenario where the Soviet Union never really dissolved. Fast forward to today, and the US-Russia relationship is more strained than ever, especially with the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. This episode seems almost prophetic in its depiction of Cold War-era hostilities, making a comeback in the 21st century. The show's ability to foresee the resurgence of geopolitical strife is nothing short of remarkable. As the Russia-Ukraine conflict dominates headlines, The Simpsons once again proves its uncanny ability to predict global events. The show's portrayal of a world where US-Russia relations are fraught with tension feels all too real, making this one of its most chilling predictions. In the 2012 episode, Them, Robot, Mr. Burns replaces his entire workforce with robots, leaving only Homer employed. This episode predicted the rise of artificial intelligence and automation, which has become a major concern in today's job market. As AI technology continues to advance, many fear that automation will lead to significant job losses, just as The Simpsons depicted. The episode serves as a cautionary tale about the potential dangers of relying too heavily on technology. The show's foresight in predicting the challenges of AI and automation is striking, as these issues are now front and center in discussions about the future of work. The Simpsons' portrayal of a world where robots replace humans feels more relevant than ever as we grapple with the implications of AI on the workforce. While The Simpsons hasn't directly predicted US-Israel relations, the show has touched on international politics in ways that resonate with current events. Given the recent developments in US-Israel relations, including shifts in diplomatic policies and alliances, it's easy to imagine The Simpsons crafting a storyline around these issues. The show has often used satire to explore the complexities of global politics, and this could be another instance where its predictions feel eerily accurate. This speculative connection underscores the show's ability to comment on the intricacies of international relations, even when it doesn't directly predict specific events. As US-Israel relations continue to evolve, The Simpsons remains a relevant lens through which to view these developments. In the 2005 episode, Goo Goo Gai Pan, The Simpsons highlighted China's growing influence, long before it became a dominant global power. The episode, which features the family traveling to China to adopt a baby, subtly touches on the nation's rapid modernization and economic growth. Today, China is a key player on the world stage, with its economic and political influence felt across the globe. The Simpsons seem to have predicted this rise, showcasing the country's potential long before it became a reality. The show's portrayal of China as a rising power reflects the global shifts we're witnessing today. As China continues to assert its influence, The Simpsons' depiction of the country's growth feels prescient, adding another layer to the show's remarkable ability to foresee future events. In the 1993 episode, Marge in Chains, The Simpsons depicted a pandemic sweeping through Springfield after a virus spreads from a foreign country. The episode strangely mirrors the real-life COVID-19 pandemic, with the US government's response coming under scrutiny. The show's portrayal of panic, misinformation, and ineffective leadership feels all too familiar in light of recent events. While the show didn't predict COVID-19 specifically, its depiction of a government struggling to manage a public health crisis is strikingly accurate. This prediction highlights the show's ability to capture the complexities of governmental responses to crises, making it one of The Simpsons' most unsettlingly accurate predictions. In the same episode where Lisa becomes president, she inherits a financial crisis from her predecessor Donald Trump. This prediction feels particularly relevant today, as President Joe Biden's administration grapples with economic challenges, including inflation and national debt. The Simpsons seem to have foreseen the difficulties that Biden would face, mirroring the struggles depicted in the show. The parallels between Lisa's administration and Biden's are striking, making this prediction one of the show's most accurate yet. The show's portrayal of a president dealing with economic turmoil resonates strongly with the current state of affairs, solidifying The Simpsons' reputation as a show with an uncanny ability to predict the future. If you want to know more about The Simpsons predictions, then click on this video.